Singapore is a small and densely populated island. The majority of the most interesting things to see and do are in the center of Singapore's central city, on the south coast of the island, and it makes sense to look for somewhere close to here to stay, to make the most of your visit. Singapore's famous Orchard Road is a shopper's dream. The whole length of this road is lined with vast shopping malls, packed with stores selling top-quality designer goods, electronics, jewelry, and pretty much anything else that you can think of. Orchard Road is probably the largest and most comprehensive shopping area in Asia, and it rivals pretty much anywhere else in the world. The stunningly modern Marina Bay is a photographer's dream, and these days, when you see photos of Singapore, they are almost always taken here. Marina Bay is an area of Singapore at the Singapore River's mouth, where the Marina Barrage has created a large bay. Chinatown is an area of central Singapore that was first settled by Chinese immigrants. The area has a unique charm, with its jumble of tower blocks and well-preserved shop houses. Chinatown is full of stores, supermarkets, and Chinese restaurants, all decorated with the distinctive red and gold characteristics of Chinese communities the world over. Bugis is a district of Singapore with more than its share of history. This part of the city has been, over the years, home to Singapore's original inhabitants before colonial rule, the island's Japanese community, and the Hainanese community. Bugis then served time as a red light district, but it was dramatically redeveloped in the late 20th century and is now a far more salubrious part of town. The Riverside area is Singapore at its sleek and modern best. This part of the city is where the Singapore River snakes through the center of the central business district. The waterfront areas are lined with restaurants, shopping developments, and interesting things to see and do. There are parks around here that provide some relief from the concrete, steel, and glass of the CBD. Little India is another district of Singapore characterized by the ethnicity of its original settlers. This area is a tight-packed cluster of streets in the center of Singapore just to the west of the ultra-modern Marina Bay, but a million miles away in atmosphere. Sentosa is a small island just to the south of Singapore's main island. It's a destination that has been expertly developed for beach and holiday tourists, with families in mind, and it is unquestionably the best place in Singapore if you are traveling with family. Kids will love a visit to the new and enormous Resorts World, a vast complex that features a casino and the Universal Studios theme park. Kampong Glam is an area of Singapore that is also commonly known as Arab Street. This part of the city was an enclave that was first settled and developed by Muslim traders. This influence carries on into the modern day, and you will find some beautiful mosques here and a distinctly Middle Eastern feel. Jurong is a suburb located on the northwestern side of Singapore. It is a suburban district that offers a more local feel than the busy city centre. The most notable attractions here are the beautiful Singapore Botanic Gardens and Bird Park. If you're a keen ornithologist or just interested in wildlife, you will be delighted by the enormous diversity of bird species in this park. Heading out of Singapore City to the east, you travel towards Changi Airport. This long stretch of coast isn't particularly popular with visitors, but it's hard to see why not, since much of the coastline comprises a long attractive sandy beach. Wow, so there you have it. Singapore really does have a lot to see and do, doesn't it? And now that I've told you all about it and described the most exciting and appealing districts, you have all the information you need to book your trip. So why not go ahead and make a reservation? I know that you are going to have a marvelous visit to this spectacular world destination.